The following program is rated TV MA-LSV. It contains strong language, sexual situations, and violence. It is intended only for mature audiences.
Look at Knowledge, man. All young in his prime. Yeah, he an all-star. As y'all can see, Knowledge was getting crazy bread back then. I'm talking he was a hood celebrity. As y'all can see, Knowledge pulled up on his little mans and he told him to hop in the car. They was about to go for a ride. Now everybody in the hood know when you go for a ride with Knowledge, either you don't come back or you come back with some racks. So little mans had to take that chance. Once Knowledge got to the spot, he told Lil Man to chill in the car. He was about to go handle some business right quick and he'd be back soon. Now as y'all can see, back in the day, Knowledge was getting money with everybody. He didn't care about your race, gang, or where you was from. This particular day, he had a meeting with the Vatos. He went over there to go pick up a package that they had already previously agreed on. Like I said, he had his little mans in the car, so he couldn't talk for too long, but they get to talk about different prices and whatnot, and Knowledge was able to negotiate a price that both of them was happy with. So after they made their agreement, he took the bag and went about his business. They scheduled to meet up later on in the week, depending on how quick he moved the package. But knowing Knowledge, you already know that's gonna be going quick, especially with his little mans by his side. Knowledge finally got back to the trap house and got in contact with one of his best workers. I'm talking this somebody that could get rid of the whole bag within hours. So he called him up, they chopped it up for a minute, and he gave Knowledge a place to meet him at. Now he already told him that if his little mans come back and tell him anything negative, that it was definitely gonna be problems. But like I said, everybody in the hood had mad respect for Knowledge, so hopefully it wouldn't be no problems. Hopefully his little mans could go over there, get the job done, and come back with good news. And afterwards, Knowledge was gonna hit him off with some bread, cause y'all know Knowledge, he gonna always take care of you if you take care of him. That's just how he is, and that's why everybody love him, and that's definitely why they respect him. As y'all can see, Knowledge little mans completed the drop. So when he made it back to the trap house, Knowledge hit him with a couple $100 and congratulated him. As he was sitting there looking at his little mans, he realized that this was one of the next biggest players in the game. He started off way younger than Knowledge and anybody else that he know. And the way that he handled himself under certain situations, he already knew that he'd be a problem in the streets. That's when he gave him his infamous nickname, Traboy. After the story, I had so many questions about Traboy. I get to asking Knowledge about 1,000 questions. What happened next? What was the next drop? How did he grow up? Where he at now? I had a million questions about Traboy. The way Knowledge was explaining it, this was definitely a kingpin in the making, and that was like 20-30 years ago. So I'm already knowing he going crazy in the game right now. But as y'all can see, Knowledge getting tired, so he told me he'd tell me the rest of the story later. As for now, old man gotta get his rest. Y'all know Knowledge stay getting in trouble. But of course, this was one of the best times to ask Knowledge to tell me another story about Traboy. Like I said, we ain't got nothing but time in here. So he get to telling me about the story when Traboy caught his first body. And I couldn't do nothing but listen. As y'all can see, Knowledge had Traboy outside moving a little work for him. Everything was going good for the beginning of the night. They only had a couple bags left and then they was gonna move to a new location. When out of nowhere, one of the customers started getting a little agitated. They started getting in Traboy's face, yelling and pointing and screaming and stuff like that. Now y'all already know, Knowledge don't like that. He definitely don't play about his work, and more importantly, he don't play about his little man Traboy. That's his pride and joy right there. Anybody that mess with Traboy, he take it as they messing with him. So of course, Knowledge wasn't gonna let that slide. Y'all already know how Knowledge coming. At this moment, it was time for Traboy to finally become a man. He ain't have no other choice with Knowledge looking over his shoulder. Knowledge stood there and watched as Traboy handled his business like he always do. He already knew Traboy was ready for his lifestyle, but this right here, this let him know everything he needed to know. Not only was Traboy about that money, but he was definitely about standing on that business when it was time. After hearing that story, I got it in my mind that I gotta meet Traboy. I told Knowledge straight up, the next time Traboy come and visit him, he gotta send me to that visitation room. I gotta see what he about. Just off the stories Knowledge be telling, this really a neighborhood superstar, a legend in the making. Matter of fact, a legend that was already made. I gotta see if he got a book or something, maybe even a movie. But as y'all know, after a long story like that, Knowledge always acting like he tired. So I'ma let the old man get some rest, and I'ma see y'all next episode. But man, I can't wait till he tell me another story about Traboy.